Have you ever paused in the middle of your day, maybe while walking down a busy street or sitting quietly by a window and wondered, is this real? Is everything around you, from the people you pass to the sky above, truly what it seems? Or could there be something deeper, something hidden beneath the surface of what we call reality? Imagine for a moment that our world, with its endless cities, breathtaking landscapes and the vastness of the universe itself, is not what it appears. What if everything we experience, every sound, every color, every emotion, is part of an incredibly advanced computer program? A simulation so detailed and complex that we can't distinguish it from what we think of as reality. This idea might sound like something straight out of a science fiction movie, but it's a question that has fascinated some of the greatest minds of our time. Scientists, philosophers, and thinkers from all over the world are seriously considering the possibility that our universe could be a simulation, created by an intelligence far beyond our own. The concept of living in a simulated reality is more than just a mind-bending thought experiment. It's an idea that has captured the imagination of millions, inspiring books, movies, and endless debates. People are drawn to the mystery, the possibility that everything we know could be an elaborate illusion, crafted with technology so advanced that it feels indistinguishable from the real thing. This isn't just a question for late-night conversations or science fiction fans. It's a topic that has found its way into serious academic discussions, challenging our understanding of existence and what it means to be conscious. People from all walks of life are starting to ask, if we are in a simulation, what does that mean for our choices, our relationships, and our sense of self? Across the globe, some of the brightest minds in science and technology are exploring this question with cutting-edge research. They're developing new theories, running complex simulations, and even searching for clues in the fabric of our universe that might reveal whether our reality is, in fact, artificial. The search for answers is pushing the boundaries of physics, computer science, and philosophy. While the idea may seem far-fetched, the possibility that our existence is a simulation forces us to confront some of the most profound questions imaginable. What is reality? What is consciousness? And if our world is a simulation, who or what created it? As we gaze up at the stars or reflect quietly in nature, we are reminded that the search for truth is as old as humanity itself. The journey to understand our place in the universe continues, inviting us to question, to wonder, and to never stop exploring the mysteries of existence. The simulation hypothesis is one of the most mind-bending ideas in modern philosophy and science. It suggests that everything we perceive as reality, our thoughts, our senses, even the physical world around us, might not be the true fundamental reality. Instead, it could all be the product of an unimaginably complex computer simulation, created by an advanced civilization far beyond our own. This idea challenges our deepest assumptions about existence, consciousness, and what it means to be real. According to this hypothesis, our universe, with all its complexity and order, is actually running on a vast computational substrate, like a cosmic supercomputer. Every atom, every star, every living being, and every moment of our lives could be nothing more than lines of code, executed with perfect precision. Imagine a future civilization with access to technology so advanced, it makes our most powerful computers look like toys. With this kind of power, they could simulate entire worlds, even entire universes, down to the tiniest detail. These simulations could be used for research, entertainment, or even to preserve the memories and experiences of their ancestors. Within these simulated worlds, the inhabitants, digital beings like us, would go about their lives completely unaware of their true nature. To them, their world would feel just as real as ours does to us. The laws of physics, the passage of time, even the feeling of love or pain, would all be programmed into the simulation, indistinguishable from what we call reality. These simulations would go far beyond the video games and virtual realities we know today. They would be so sophisticated that the beings inside them would develop their own cultures, histories, and even scientific theories, never suspecting that their universe was, in fact, artificial. In such a world, the simulated beings, us, would experience consciousness, emotions, and relationships just as vividly as any biological entity. We would question our place in the universe, search for meaning, and wonder about the nature of reality, all while existing within lines of code. If this is true, we might never be able to tell the difference between the simulated and the real. Every sensation, every law of nature, and every fleeting thought could be part of an intricate digital tapestry. The question remains, if our world is just code, what does that mean for our sense of self, our purpose, and the very nature of existence itself? The idea of simulated worlds isn't new. In fact, it's been a part of human imagination for decades, if not centuries. Long before the digital age, people dreamed of alternate realities, worlds that existed only in stories, myths, and dreams. But with the rise of technology, these imagined worlds began to take on a new, interactive form. Today, we see simulated worlds all the time in video games and virtual reality. Whether it's exploring fantasy kingdoms, racing through futuristic cities, or simply hanging out with friends in a digital space, these experiences have become a normal part of life for millions. Virtual reality headsets let us step inside these worlds, blurring the line between what's real and what's simulated. Think about how far technology has come in just a few decades. Not long ago, computers filled entire rooms and could barely perform basic calculations. Now we carry powerful computers in our pockets, capable of rendering lifelike graphics and connecting us to people across the globe. The pace of change is staggering, and it shows no signs of slowing down. We went from simple games like Pac-Man, where a yellow circle chased ghosts around a maze, to entire universes that exist only on a screen. Pac-Man was revolutionary for its time, but it was just the beginning. Those early games sparked a revolution in how we think about play, technology, and even reality itself. Now, we have immersive virtual worlds that feel incredibly real. With advanced graphics, realistic physics, and interactive environments, it's easy to lose yourself in these digital landscapes. Some people even form friendships, communities, and entire lives within these virtual spaces. The boundary between the digital and the physical is becoming increasingly blurred. Now imagine a civilization thousands or even millions of years ahead of us. If our technology has advanced this much in just a few decades, what could a far older and more advanced civilization achieve? Their understanding of science, computing, and reality itself would be beyond anything we can currently imagine. Their technology would be beyond our comprehension. They might be able to create simulations so detailed and complex that the inhabitants, like us, would have no idea they were inside a simulation. To them, creating a universe might be as simple as running a program. Creating a simulation as complex as our universe might be entirely possible for them. With enough computing power and knowledge, they could simulate not just worlds but entire histories, societies, and even conscious beings. The idea that our reality could be a sophisticated simulation is no longer just science fiction, it's a topic of serious debate among scientists and philosophers. This rapid technological advancement is one reason why the simulation hypothesis is gaining traction. As we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, the line between reality and simulation becomes harder to define. Each new breakthrough brings us closer to a future where simulated worlds are indistinguishable from the real one. If we can create increasingly realistic simulations today, isn't it possible that a more advanced civilization has already done so, perhaps even creating the world we live in? The question isn't just whether we could build such a simulation, but whether we might already be living inside one without even realizing it. As technology continues to evolve, the line between reality and simulation may become so thin that we'll have to rethink what it means to be real at all. The simulation hypothesis is being seriously considered by philosophers and scientists like Nick Bostrom. Bostrom argues that if civilizations can reach a point of technological sophistication where they can create these simulations, it's highly probable that we are already in one. He reasons that there are likely many more simulated universes than real ones. Therefore, statistically speaking, it's more likely that we are living in a simulation. While this isn't direct proof, it's a compelling thought experiment that challenges our assumptions about reality. So, how do we know if we're living in a simulation? Finding definitive proof is tricky, but scientists are exploring several avenues. One idea is to look for glitches in the fabric of reality. Just like a computer program can have bugs, our simulated reality might have subtle errors or inconsistencies. These could manifest as unexplained physical phenomena or violations of the laws of physics. While we haven't observed anything conclusive yet, the search for these anomalies continues. If our reality is a simulation, would it look or feel any different? That's the truly mind-boggling part. We wouldn't necessarily experience the world as a digital grid or see lines of code. The simulation would be so advanced that everything from the taste of chocolate to the feeling of sunlight on our skin would be perfectly replicated. The very laws of physics governing our universe could be programmed into the simulation. This makes it incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to definitively prove or disprove the simulation hypothesis based on our experiences alone. Why are scientists like myself even considering this? It's not just a fun thought experiment, it has implications for how we understand the universe and our place in it. If we are living in a simulation, it challenges our understanding of fundamental concepts like free will and the nature of consciousness. It also raises profound questions about the simulators themselves. Who are they, and what are their motivations for creating us? You might be thinking, this is all very interesting, but how does it affect me? The simulation hypothesis, whether true or not, forces us to confront fundamental questions about our existence. It makes us question the nature of reality, the limits of knowledge, and our place in the grand scheme of things. Even if we never find definitive proof, the very act of questioning our reality can lead to new discoveries and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe we